reports. Now, a fresh confrontation is brewing between the Judiciary and the Law Society of Kenya after the LSK announced a nationwide boycott of court proceedings on Wednesday this week. The Judiciary has, however, dismissed the planned nationwide boycott, insisting all courts will remain open on Wednesday despite advocates withdrawing from most court proceedings. And as Linda Alela now reports, the Judiciary wants dialogue with the learned friends.
While lawyers plan to stay away from court on Wednesday, the Judiciary says its doors will remain open, warning that the planned nationwide court boycott will ultimately hurt litigants and other court users. Through its spokesperson Spokesman Ndemo, the Judiciary added that threats or directives purporting to require judges and judicial officers to hear, determine or decide matters in a particular manner that violate judicial independence will not be welcomed. He says judges and judicial officers are subject only to the Constitution and the law and shall not be subject to the control or direction of any person or authority.
A nationwide boycott of court proceedings on Wednesday, 22nd July 2026, intended to emphasize the seriousness of the concerns raised by members and to call for meaningful institutional interventions that will restore confidence in the administration of justice.
The LSK has directed advocates to withdraw from court proceedings on July 22nd, citing what it describes as persistent challenges within the justice system. They decry of judicial integrity, citing allegations of corruption, misconduct and abuse of office, delays in justice case backlogs, adjournments and delayed rulings and judgments. They fault court registries, which has resulted to delays in processing documents, file management and release of court-held funds. Also, they talk of judicial accountability, concerns over the effectiveness and speed of complaint handling mechanisms. On professional dignity, they cite discourteous treatment and practices, undermining the role of advocates and inconsistent handling of urgent applicants and part-heard matters. LSK also raises concerns over court-annexed mediation, the small claims court and other reforms. The lawyers now demanding structured and evidence-based engagement with the Judiciary and JSA, concerns over the transfer of the pro bono and pauper briefs scheme to NLAS, and frequent disruption and prolonged downtime affecting court services. In its own defense, the Judiciary has cited its performance, saying courts resolved more than 647,000 cases during the 2024-2025 financial year, a commendable number. Ndemo says the case clearance rate reached 104%, the first time in several years, and the Judiciary has achieved such a level.
The courts were there to access justice. So even with the technology, if you are challenged in any way and appear in court, we will use our kiosk or our facility, whatever facility it is, to assist you with the online filing and any service that you require from the court. We will assist you. So we leave no one behind.
Chief Justice Martha Koome acknowledged that they continue to face much challenges but cited great achievements that have been met in her term. The Judiciary is now calling for dialogue with a consultative meeting involving the Judicial Service Commission, the LSK Council and the Senior Council Bar, scheduled for July the 31st. LSK, however, says dialogue has failed to deliver meaningful change after years of engagement. Now, the LSK President Charles Kanjama says advocates continue to face concerns over alleged judicial corruption, delays in hearing cases, registry inefficiencies and frequent failure of the electronic filing system. Under the boycott directive, lawyers will stay away from court proceedings nationwide, with limited exceptions, and advocates may attend mentions to take hearing dates or seek extensions of interim orders, and they will also continue filing court documents. For now, the Judiciary says court operations will continue as normal on Wednesday, while the LSK insists the boycott is a lawful and measured response to what it calls long-standing failures in the administration of justice. For TV 47, I'm Linda Alela.